Hello bro, today we are going to figure out why you just can't seem to break through and make that first dollar online, that first life-changing dollar where you learn that it's possible. So there's a few reasons, all of which happened to me, that made me stuck for a period. And we're going to go through all of these reasons and hopefully one of them will click for you. And you'll finally be able to get to that first dollar. Onwards. You might have not suffered enough yet. The first thing you must understand is that it doesn't matter what business model you're doing. You might be doing SMMA, you might be trying to video edit for people, you might be making thumbnails, I don't know. It doesn't matter what it is. But whatever it is, there is someone out there making bank with that business model. There's someone out there making at least 10k a month, if not 100k a month, from the business model that you're trying to do right now. You might not realize it, but in every online business, it doesn't matter what it is, there is a great filter where most people fail. That's why most people still work a 9-to-5 job. Most people would love to have an online business, but imagine 1,000 people. 1,000 people, say you want to be a coach. There's 1,000 people that want to be coaches. And 2 weeks later, the first great filter comes. You know, they try their first outreach. They say, hey guys, here's my coaching program. Go sign up, go get a sales call. And no one does. That discourages a lot of people. All of a sudden, out of 1,000 people, there's only 500 left. And if you don't quit, but you carry on in that point, you are now one of the 500. You are now better than 50% of people. And there's not just one of these. This will keep happening. For me, I literally had about 5 or 10 serious, like proper days where I thought I was going to quit. I had posted a video that I put a month of effort into and it got 10 views. And I seriously thought that YouTube wasn't for me and that I was going to quit. I had about 5 or 10 of those before I made my first ever dollar. The next thing you need to realize is that every business model is hard. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, it has its challenges. You're finding it difficult because online business is difficult. You might be tempted to move on to something else because someone has just popped off, they've only had to work for a month and they're making 50k a month overnight. Don't switch business models. The more you switch business models, the more you're just resetting yourself back to the 1,000 people and you have to go through all of those thoughts about quitting again. And if you go through enough of those, you're going to want to quit online business altogether. So just stick with what you've chosen. Don't waver. Everything is hard. 2 ways that have helped me stick to something. First reason is to have a strong why. My goal is to retire my family. That is an extremely strong why. I'm not going to retire my family on some 9-to-5 job. It's got to be online business. There's got to be enough income to do that. And a 9-to-5 job just isn't going to satisfy that. Imagine now that I decide to quit. I've just let my entire family down. If you don't have your strong why yet, just pick your family. The second thing that has really helped is to do something that comes easy to you. My first business, my first channel, I've got over 120,000 subscribers on there. It's all about game development. And when I was thinking about what the hell I wanted to do, what the business model I wanted to try was, I used to watch every now and again game development YouTubers. And you know, I really liked their videos and I thought, if I make those in my day-to-day life, that would be quite fun. I would enjoy that and I wouldn't mind making money that way. It would actually be quite a cool life. So I started doing something that actually came easy to me. I enjoyed game development. If you do something just for the money, if you don't enjoy the problems that you're solving on a day-to-day basis and you dread work every single day, you're going to have so many of those thoughts about quitting and you're a lot more likely to actually quit. don't swim upstream. Pick something that you actually at least sort of enjoy doing. Solve problems that you actually want to solve. And remember, adjusting to entrepreneurship takes about a year. It's very different to working a traditional 9 to 5. You have to make decisions that you've never had to make before. You have to take on all the responsibility, all the risk. None of that happens in a normal job. It takes at least a year. Most people don't make money for that much time. So if you're not prepared to not make money for about a year, entrepreneurship is not for you. That's just what it takes to succeed. You must get past a great filter. After you get past a great filter, all the rewards come. It's like this, bro. The curve goes like that. Seriously, it's exponential. But you have to have the mental strength to get past all of those moments where, you hate it, you want to quit. It's a rite of passage, and you need to understand that. The next reason. You might be stagnant. Don't post 500 videos. Don't do 5,000 cold calls and suddenly think you deserve the success. A lot of YouTubers that teach you how to do YouTube say, your first 50 videos are going to suck. And that's true. My first 50 videos sucked. But if you don't take learning lessons from those 50 videos, every single one of them, your 500th video is still gonna suck. The results come from the improvement, which comes from repeating the tasks. If you do things just for the sake of doing them, you're not going to improve. You're just gonna waste your time. Don't fall into that trap. I had that trap with meditation recently, where I just kind of sat down and didn't really think that I was meditating. I would kind of just sit there and my mind would drift off, and then, oh shit, meditation's finished. I didn't sit down with an intent, and I didn't get any benefits from it. So make sure you're always improving. Try and do an audit every week at the minimum. Write down what has worked this week, what hasn't worked, and pick 2 things that you can do better next week, and then do it. And before you know it, sooner or later, you're gonna make your first dollar. Next, you might have a bad attitude. For a while, I saw a lot of entrepreneurs online that I watched making $30,000 online, $50,000 a month online, $500,000 a month online, and I was pissed off. I thought, there's so many people making so much money, and I can't make $1,000. What the hell is wrong with me? And I was almost frustrated at it. Realize, bro, the world does not owe you shit. In order to make any significant amount of money, you owe the world something. You need to give the world enough value to make that sort of money. Think of the person that's consuming your video or buying your product for once. Think of what they would like, what would be good for them. Stop thinking about yourself and how much money you're making. You need to make that mindset switch, otherwise you're literally never going to make any money. It helps to also make something that you're proud of, that you're excited about, because that's a good sign that the person that's going to be consuming it is also going to like it. Remember, bro, value is king. Give as much value as you can. It's difficult to understand this until you already give value and get the results from that value, because value actually hurts you at first. Just look at this channel. In the last 3 or 4 videos, I've started focusing purely on the value of the videos. No editing, the editing's very light, and I've just focused on giving you as much quality information as I can. The videos are getting about 1/4 of the views at the moment, but in 6 months, in 1 year, watch this channel. I promise you it's going to do better, because I'm focusing on giving you as much value as I possibly can. Value will help you in ways that you won't expect. I realized this in my first business especially, but I'm going to give you a very easy example to understand. Imagine 2 barbershops. The first barbershop, you go in, you have to wait 15 minutes, no problem. You sit on the chair, the barber asks you what you want, you tell him what you want, he gives you that, you pay him, and you leave. The second barber, you come in, he says, "Hello sir, please take a seat. Would you like a drink?" You wait maybe 5 minutes, you sit down, the barber's got a smile on his face. He asks you, "What would you like, sir?" You tell him what you like. He gives you exactly what you like. Then he asks you, "Do you want me to trim your eyebrows? Do you want me to trim your ear hair? Do you need a little beard trim, sir?" He gives you extra things. He might give you a little shoulder massage. It doesn't fucking matter, right? He gives you all this extra value. You're not coming back to the first one, bro. You're coming back to the second one. The first barber gets $20 of your money. The second barber, across the year, gets $300 of your money. Value is king. You might not see the effects that value is having right now, but sooner or later, it will reward you. So focus on value. Next. You don't believe that you can make money online. If you haven't made a single dollar online yet, your own brain might be against you. You might be reading the comment section of a bunch of influencers, and there's a bunch of normal people on there that make money in the normal way, and they also don't believe that they can make any money online. Bro, change your frame of reference. Don't look at those comments because they're hurting you. They're hurting your belief systems. And your belief systems make your reality. It helps to change your frame of reference. There is real people out there making $500,000 per month, $1 million per month, $2 million per month. Insane money. So why the fuck can't you make $10,000 a month? If the people that make $500,000 a month, if they started from zero today, they'd probably be on 10K a month in a month from now, because they have different beliefs to you. Your beliefs form your reality. And as soon as you make your first dollar, your beliefs will start acting in your favor. But until then, it's incredibly important to control what you're consuming and to cut out all the bullshit that's giving you negative beliefs. It's so important. So what you can do now is get out a pen and paper, list out all of your negative beliefs, and really pick your brain for this. There's probably some beliefs that you have that are so ingrained that you don't even realize you have them. And those are the ones that you really need to find, because they're probably the ones that are stopping you the most. Write all of those down, and then next to that list, make a second list of positive beliefs and get all of your negative beliefs and flip them around. Then what you need to do, so if your negative belief is "I'm not good at sales," the positive belief could be "I am good at sales." Make up a situation. So for the sales example, it could be "I'm the best salesman at a company." And just have a list of all of these positive situations. They're called affirmations, right? And then record a voice note of you reading all of those out to yourself. And then start listening to it every single day. This will start shaping your beliefs to actually be ones that will allow you to make money. And I'm not saying that this will immediately make you loads of money, but it might help you get through 1 or 2 more layers of that great filter that I was talking about. And that can be the difference between you quitting and going back to your old situation and you finally making your first dollar. It can change your entire life. Realize that people who make money online are literally no different to you. So if you're a YouTuber, just go through the YouTubers in your niche and realistically ask yourself, can I make a better video than this? The answer is yes, you can make a better video than that. So go do it, because if you make a better video than them, you will get more views. Next, this tip is for all the boys that are left. There's probably about 20% of you left, everyone else has dropped off. If you're left, this is a special tip just for you. First of all, to really make the most of this tip and to really feel what I'm talking about, you must stop touching your dick for at least a week. Come back after you've stopped touching your dick for a week, and I promise you will feel this. Now, if you've stopped, just sit here for a second. There's a feeling that's been throttled in us nowadays, especially in today's society. That barbaric drive that used to be inside of us, that our ancestors used to conquer villages, create castles, make kingdoms. It's a really hard feeling to describe, but it's there, right? If you don't FAP, you can actually feel this way more. So if our ancestors used this feeling to literally create entire societies, kingdoms, then you can use it to scale your coaching business to $10,000 a month, bro. So go conquer that village. That's all I've got for today, bro. If you found this video useful, subscribe, like, go follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one.